Greetings, my fellow gamers. I would like to introduce a new 3D over the shoulder game idea like that of a tower defense game. This would be a tower building game where a player or players will work together to build a tower to fend off hostile airplanes. The player must find materials and build a tower. They must also build a weapon to shoot the planes down. Finding materials can be done by leaving the tower and searching rocks and trees. The weapon can be made using fallen planes and other materials. The rules are simple: build a tower or die. You must be quick and decisive in locating materials and constructing them. Similar to Grub Guardian or Bloons Tower Defense, the hostile planes will come in waves, with each wave being stronger than the last. Differing from Grub Guardian, there's a small time frame between waves for the player to gather resources and get to work on the tower. Being outside the tower when the wave hits is instant death. Another difference is that the player will be working on one entity rather than multiple ones. One more huge difference is the fact that we'll be going from a 2D perspective to a 3D perspective. Take note that there are resources that are more dependable than others. However, these resources will be further out and harder to gather according to the distance. The player must make a decision to either try harder to find the sturdier materials or the much easier breakable ones. Planes dealing damage will cause the tower to be less effective. Thus, the player must continue to add on to it or repair it. Another decision the player may make would be to either spend the time to use materials to add to the tower or use materials to upgrade their tools. Depending on the state of the tower, one may decide to make the tools better to gather resources faster after the next wave. Better tools means building the tower would be more efficient. Some materials gathered from fallen planes can be used to build a weapon onto the tower. The weapon can be upgraded by using more fallen plane parts, thus defending the tower even more. Tools have to be upgraded at least once in order for the player to be able to gather anything from a fallen plane. The theme for this game idea is a survival playstyle using gathered resources and constructing skills to use for defense from evil airplanes. Since this game is so different from your typical defense games, the replayability is much higher. Some of the risk of making this game would be that the team would consist of inexperienced school designers. With all of the high quality visuals of today's games, it may be hard to compete in the PC field, as many PC gamers think that graphics are a huge part of a game's success. Thank you for all your time and attention.